guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. This is your boy Young Titan, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Today we're going to be talking about Lightyear 2022. Now, Lightyear has been a subject that I never wanted to come across because I heard some rumors that they were going to make him gay, and so that completely killed any interest whatsoever in me watching that particular animation. But I mustered whatever courage I had left after I had finished watching a whole TV show that was about a guy who is very scared of his own power, so he doesn't want to use it anymore. But that's not the show that we're talking about today. We're talking about Lightyear. And yeah, I gotta say, it's quite different it is. It was very interesting to watch. Now, the show itself is I first have to give props to the animation. The animation was so good, it was crisp, it was live. It was just, it greets you with that kind of hard graphics that makes it worth watching, and the stuff looks realistic because from where I stood, I was taking references from every Toy Story movie that ever came out. So in my mind, I did not expect so much detail. The graphics was insane. The characters were insane as well. Now, Keke Palmer, Chris Evans, and Taika Waititi really brought all the characters that I watched to life and really made me care about them, till the point where they started messing around and talking about stuff that I didn't really understand. But that's not for today. We're talking about how good it was, all right? Now, Lightyear starts off with them on a mission, as his only objective is that being on a mission is more important than his life. Now, they're on a mission trying to find a habitable planet. Now, they can't find one, so when they stumble across this place, they thought it was okay until they realized that the vines are sentient creatures that can drag you into the middle of the earth and probably kill you. I don't know. It seems like those vines that were in Harry Potter, the more you struggle, the more they drag you down. But it's not like that, and these vines are batshit crazy, and they snap whatever that moves. And in my opinion, it started off with everything being Lightyear's fault, because he was this self-centered, arrogant person who thought he could get the job done without anyone's help or supervision. And that's what led to the crash anyways. Now, you could see inside the ship that there were people who were being taken care of. There were people that were locked inside the freaking ship. And that, I think they were in a cryogenic pods in order for them to live at the same rate if they came out, so that they wouldn't age fast and die and not have a life. So with that, there is a responsibility that exists upon Lightyear and Hawthorne, and it's basically a matter of being more or objective about their opinions and more open to getting to the good planet. At least that's what I'm thinking. But with all that happened, he made the mistakes, and they decide that they're going to find their way back. They start off trying to find different sources of fuel that would be able to replicate the same one that got them to the uninhabitable planet in the first place. They do that and they get through it. Now he goes to test it out. He comes back and it's 4 years in the future. Now that's really crazy. It's really insane. No one could expect that. So 4 years down the line, his partner is in a relationship. She's getting married. But Lightyear is obsessed with going back. That he decides that he's going to do it every single time. Now, if every single flight is 4 years, that means he loses an entire generation. He loses an entire generation to the point where when we reach the conclusion of the movie, he is working with the granddaughter of Hawthorne. So it's kind of intense. I don't know the emotional stress and damage that can happen to you of having to watch your entire life just fly past you and you haven't aged a day. Which kind of makes me consider, is eternal life really that great? Or do you have to suffer watching everyone that you love die and never get to hold them till you yourself are gone? But that's not the existential crisis we're thinking of. We're thinking of Lightyear's existential crisis, which makes him consider the fact that the entire population or the entire people that had their hopes in him were let down because he made a slight judgmental error, and now they're stuck on a planet that they don't want to, but they have to make a life for themselves. All the same, when you watch Lightyear, there is a lot of conflict inside himself. A person who chooses to stand alone and is partnered up with someone who chooses to see the best side of him, even though his arrogance is the reason they're there in the first place. The fact that they get to overlook that is really crazy. It's very, very unlike it. I guess I could say that I've seen so much bad shit happen in movies that under my normal thought mode, I thought that there would be some double crossing coming from Hawthorne herself, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Actually, it was a different person who had no relation to Hawthorne. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that was her brother or something. I can't tell. I don't know. But I can't say that Lightyear was really got me in my feelings. It got me really concerned. But it was a great animation. It's just that it's so moving because you realize that there are different time streams. I feel as if now that the multiverse theory has been so greatly explained in so many different cinematic universes, it's kind of hard to leave it out of the conversation. So the multiverse also exists in this one as well. So I guess that in this, it's their way of saying that the Toy Stories that you're watching is just another universe of what is happening. And in this universe, they're real and they have real human interactions. I also have to say that the cat was very helpful in 50% of the movie. I don't think 50% of the movie would have happened if the cat wasn't around. So big props to the cat. It was amazing. And I think that's mainly it for Lightyear. I don't know if they're coming with a sequel, but I do relish the fact that the story was so good. It had its highs and lows. I'm sure maybe it's not exactly what people were expecting. I haven't really checked the Rotten Tomatoes of this said movie, but I can say for sure that it was interesting to watch, because most of the time we always thought that Lightyear's arrogance, or the way Lightyear was for no reason at all. He was being incredibly stupid and overlooking certain things that could actually help him. So, in my opinion, it's a really great way for us to see a different side of him. So, a better side, actually. So, this is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time. Young Titan out. Please tell me that it's open.